Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcome you to 6 in the City. Big week. Lane homecoming this week.
It is.
Parade's coming up Saturday morning. We'll be carrying that parade live here at EPlus TV6, by the way. 8:45 a.m. The word comes into the ear.
The voices in
magic,
our head.
magic
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right.
Plus, we're doing the show on the 17th. On the 18th, Wednesday the 18th, JA offices will be closing at 2:30. There's an employee meeting, training session, whatever it is, retreat, getaway.
Mandatory
training. And so
we
the
have.
offices will be closed.
It does include our customer centers,
Yeah,
our
it does.
drive-throughs, everything. So we'll be closed.
You can still call in case of emergency, the 422-7500 number, 731, of course, area code.
That's right.
But we will be closed. Just want to remind you of that.
That's right. You can
That's
still
right.
make payments with all of our
Kiosk
online
and
options.
everything else.
So,
All right, good
yeah.
deal.
Yeah, we got a full
What about
house.
the show? We got a full show today.
We do. We're going to be talking with Melinda Reed. She's with Lifeline Blood Services because their annual vein drain
is coming up.
That's right, right around the corner. Beth Ann Simpson is here. She's the director of Jackson Downtown Development. She's got a whole list of items that we're going to talk about, especially Halloween at the market. And then Nicole Russell is here. She is manager of development and marketing with the Star Center. It's time for Dancing with the Stars already.
A license to steal money. That's an amazing thing. Don't have to cook a chicken. Don't have to do anything. Just raise hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's magic.
Kathy Canavan is here, and Rose Byram is here. Rose is here as Eliza Carter. They're going to be talking about the cemetery walk in Denmark Presbyterian Cemetery that's coming up to raise funds for the Big Black Creek Historical Society. Courtney Leach is here. She is the executive hospice care consultant, and Kim Gras is here. She is the director of Gentiva Hospice. And so we're going to talk a little bit about hospice and how important it is. Downtown Ricky Brown's going to be here with us. He's got Tim Gilmer. He's transportation director with the Jackson-Madison County School Systems. And our entertainment today,
the Hillbilly Mardi Gras, digging in the
it's going to
files.
be a good show.
Coming up next, right here on 6 in the City. Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Melinda Reed is with us with Lifeline Blood Services. We've got an event to talk about, but we want to catch up a bit because we had the battle of the badges, we've had the battle of the colleges.
We've been battling.
Bringing in blood donors.
Battling for blood.
Battling for blood.
So
Yes, that's one of the many ways we can do it, right? So good news, TWRA won the Battle of the Badges.
That's
we had
the
about
police and fire departments and all those other folks.
Yeah, all the first responders here in Jackson as well as Madison County. So 7 participating groups, 34% increase over last year. So the participating groups, we're trying to inch our way back to pre-COVID numbers. So Battle of the Badges was great. Major Elkins with TWRA had his work vehicle washed as part of the so-called punishment, or that's a harsh word. You know, it was just part of the agreement, and he was so kind. I really thought he was going to go mudding and dirty up his work vehicle, but he didn't. So, but we made it shine, and he got the traveling trophy. And we'll soon do our trophy presentation to TCAT Jackson. They won the Battle of the Colleges.
Is that right?
So, and of course, all of this is based on percentage of employees, Yes, student.
Okay.
So we,
it's even playing field across the board. So.
yes, yes.
Great. College of Applied Technology out here, all right?
Showing
Is
off.
this the first time they've been in the battle, or have they been in there before?
They have been in there before,
Okay.
yes. Yes, but they did not win last year. So
Okay.
they came
through.
back,
Came back strong.
focused.
It's
Well,
important.
of course, it's all important because the blood donations are essential for hospitals and medical facilities here in West Tennessee and the air evac systems and everything else. All right, so here we go. Now, we got a big vein drain coming up next week.
Next week, it is on Thursday the 26th at our center in North Jackson. We have our annual vein drain. It's our Halloween-themed blood drive. It's festive, it's fun, it's decorated. We're wearing our costumes. We encourage our blood donors to wear their costumes, and it's all day, Thursday from 9 to 6.
9 to 6.
That'll be
Yes.
the 26th.
The 26th, and we're located at 183 Sterling Farms Drive, just right down the street from Jackson Clinic. And it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to donate blood, so you can come on your lunch break. You could come right after work, since we're open till 6. And every donor gets a Chick-fil-A coupon to use. And a vein drain T-shirt, which I love this year. It has a really neat design. It says "Lend an arm, donate blood," and it's a zombie arm with the medical tape wrapped around it. So yes, you see the graphics. So.
Nice.
So, and we also have a drawing for Zombie Trail paintball tickets. Those have been generously donated to us. So our blood donors can register to win 2 tickets to Zombie Trail Paintball or Camp Blood, depending on what they'd like to go to that weekend. And then our Dyersburg donors can donate at the vein drain on Saturday, October the 28th, from 8 to 4. So a little bit of different hours.
Any specific blood type you guys are looking for? I know sometimes we're in a critical need, but...
Yes. Right now, we are doing okay. We're not doing super great, but we're doing okay. The high school blood drives are going wonderfully. It feels good outside, so people are moving and grooving and donating blood. So the high schoolers are really knocking it out of the park, donating blood, working their way into earning the honor cord to wear at graduation or the award ceremony. So that's wonderful. And so, yes, we need always Type O, which is, always most ordered by local hospitals. We serve 18 hospitals here in West Tennessee. So all blood types are welcomed, but specifically Type O, if that's your blood type, don't even think about it. Just come on in.
Just come knocking on the door,
yes,
right?
Hurry on up.
All right. That'll be from 9 till 6, Thursday the 26th. Now, you're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Monday through Saturday. Okay.
Walk-ins always welcome. You only have to make an appointment if you are interested in donating plasma or platelets, which is also always needed, too, for our local chemotherapy patients, local trauma patients. So if you'd like some more information about that, just reach out to us. Check out our website, lifelinebloodserve.org.
All right.
Lifelinebloodserve.org.
It says the RV without the E on the end, Lifeline Blood
Without
Serve.
the E.
And you can also pre-register if you're going to be a donor, just like a vein drain.
Right. Fill out your medical questionnaire online. That'll save you about 10 to 15 minutes when you arrive at the center. I'm so impressed, Steve, that you remember that. That's so great.
Mary hadn't totally gone. Some fragment still. It's good to see you.
Good to have you, Melinda. Thanks so much.
The vein drain on the 26th. We're going to talk about downtown Jackson coming up next as we continue Six in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Well, when I was young, Downtown was a hit song.
Downtown.
Downtown, yeah, right.
Well, now it's a hit sweatshirt, a
Yeah,
hit T-shirt,
A bunch of other things going on.
a hit tote bag.
Yeah, that's right. Beth Ann Simpson is with us, Downtown Development Corporation, and Jackson Main Street and all that other good stuff all combined. Of course, my leading question with Beth Ann for the last year and a half has been, is Starbucks going to be open anytime soon?
I sure hope so. Every time you ask me, I think it's this month.
Yeah.
But I think I said September last time,
Yeah.
and we're approaching. Yeah, we're mid-October now.
All
So,
right, really, like I said,
signs are up.
signs are up, everything else.
Yes.
Of course, we got a great coffee shop downtown with the turntable, so we can handle it.
That's exactly right.
So we got events coming up.
We do. There's a lot happening in October and November, moving into the holiday season, so it's exciting. The local this weekend has a fall festival. It's this Saturday from 10 to 2.
Okay.
And there's going to be live music and face painting and pumpkin patch and all sorts of things.
Who all is in the local now?
Okay, so there's 3 new tenants as of September. So we have Sprinkle Me Sugar, which is a macaron and tea shop. We have Grinning Souls Crochet, which is about crocheting and those kits for knitting and all the materials you need to do that craft. And then we have Burn Your Truth Candles. She makes her own candles. So it's a good community of businesses that are all working together to plan events like this. So the Fall Festival is this Saturday. There'll be pop-up vendors.
Is there there's not any kind of fee for the for the fall fest?
Just come and shop and enjoy the food and the music and the fun. Yeah.
To this Saturday, should be a pretty day.
Yes.
Let's cross our
It's
fingers.
a good day to get out.
Homecoming parade downtown, so you're going to be busy.
That's right. That's right. It's a good weekend. And then we have November 3rd and 4th. We have our crosswalk art installation happening on Main Street and Church Street, that intersection. It's a rockabilly walk. It's going to be rockabilly inspired. And Callie Wright is the artist behind that, and she's recruiting volunteers. So you can sign up for a shift on Friday or Saturday to either help prep or paint. You don't have to have experience, but you do have to be 13 and older. And we have a sign-up sheet now on our website to sign up for 2-hour shifts to come and paint. It's great volunteer hours for teenagers, for students.
So what are we painting? What are we doing?
It's neat. It's a guitar and a piano, and it's kind of inspired by the colors that are downtown, and it'll look great in that spot. Fun. Yeah, we're excited. Yeah,
that is exciting. And then there's Halloween at the market?
Yes, that's a collaboration between the City of Jackson, the Farmers Market, Jackson Walk. I think there used to be one several years ago that JDDC put on, a trunk or treat. And then the Farmers Market was doing one. And so everyone just decided, let's collaborate and do it big. So it's October 28th. From 5 to 8, I believe. I'm looking at my notes. Yes, 5 to 8. It's at the Farmers Market. It's called Halloween at the Market. We're still recruiting people to participate in the trunk or treat. So if it's a business or downtown partner or somebody that wants to be a part of it, I think they said last year like 2,000 kids came through this. So it's a big one. So we need people to participate. The City of Jackson Parks and Rec has added a movie at the end. So after the trunk or treat, there's going to be, once the sun goes down, there's going to be a movie at the Amp.
At the Amp.
Yeah, so I think we've just kind of decided to pull our resources and do a bigger event together.
So Saturday the 28th, and it starts again at 5?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we'll be at the market.
And then if people want to sign up, we have a form through downtown as well as the Farmers Market if people are interested in actually signing up to be a trunk or treat. Yeah, a trunk.
A trunk for the trunk or treat.
That's right.
All right. Well, that's all exciting stuff.
It is.
Yes.
What do you got planned for November?
Oh, lots. We have our holiday passport program coming back. November 15th through the December 15th time that month. We're encouraging people to shop downtown. Last year, someone walked away with over $500 in gift cards for downtown.
Nice.
So if you shop and you turn in your passport, you could win additional funds to keep shopping downtown. So that'll be starting in November.
Yeah.
Look forward to
And look at our website, downtownjacksontn.com. There's a whole calendar of events. So much happening over the next few months.
Stay in touch with you guys on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and Instagram, it's all Downtown Jackson TN.
Okay,
awesome.
Good. It's always good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, appreciate it very much. It looks like it's a wonderful time of year.
I know it is.
Weather's beautiful, and here we go.
Perfect weather to walk around downtown.
We have dug back in the video files.
We
here,
have.
and we have dug up.
Interested to
bringing back some interesting folks.
Yeah.
Interesting gathering of people. They call it the Hillbilly Mardi Gras.
Sit down and talk to me, yeah. Tell me what's on your mind. Keep on telling me that everything's okay, yeah. If it was, then you wouldn't be crying. You've been tossing, turning in your sleep lately, sitting around all day long. How the heck you expect me to understand when I don't even know what's wrong? Yeah, baby, let's straighten it out. Let's straighten it out. Yeah, baby, let's straighten it out. Let's straighten it out. The past 5 nights, honey, when we went to bed, you tell something just wasn't right. When you turned your back to me and you covered your head, oh, you didn't even say goodnight. If you're tired, don't wanna be bothered, baby, say the word, I'll leave you alone. And let that cry out your eyes up, baby. You and me ought to be getting it on. We should be creeping, baby. Yeah, let's straighten it out. Let's straighten it out. I need you, baby. Let's straighten it out. Let's straighten it out. Modena.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more with the Hillbilly Mardi Gras. It's an interesting collection of guys, some great studio musicians out of Nashville. Some of them not with us any longer, but anyway, it's a real pleasure, fun thing.
Great piece of history there.
Nicole Russell is here. She wants to talk about a big event coming up, and that's Dancing with the Stars next week, next Thursday, the 26th.
Next Thursday, it's coming up.
I've been kidding about a license still, but every other organization in town says, you know, we could have done that.
We could have
done that fundraiser. Yeah. Here we are trying to sell chickens and cook hot dogs and everything.
And all we had to do was dance.
All we had to do was dance, and people would just
show up,
dress up, come down, spend money.
Right.
That's right.
Donate with dollars for their favorite.
I know.
What a racket!
It's
Racket! It's wonderful. Isn't
We're so thankful. We've had a wonderful committee that's been with this event for 8 years, and
so it's the 8th year.
Seen it. This is eighth year.
Wow.
And they've seen it since its beginning and brought it to where it is today.
So you say it started at the country club?
It did. We were just talking about that. I think it started back at the country club when it was a small event, and it's progressed and gotten larger and larger, and now we're selling out at the fairgrounds, which is incredible.
So it's sold out already?
It is. Tables are sold out for the event, which is amazing. It's a very good problem to have.
All right, so who else is going to be in this thing?
Yes, who are our dancers?
We've got a lot of good ones this year. We have Deanne Thelen. She's over at the West Tennessee Healthcare. We have Dr. Ryan Roy. He's over at the Women's Clinic. Right. Kelly Schmidgel. She's over at Leaders Credit Union. We've got Bryce King from USJ. Okay. Jamal Brady. He's with Better Balance Fitness here in Jackson, and he's now with the Special Olympics here in Jackson, which is great. And we've got so many others that are just incredible community members and just doing a great job learning how to dance or brushing up on their dancing skills and getting ready for next week.
So Coach King.
So how many of them are there?
We have 7 couples this year, so we have 14 dancers in total, plus 7 amazing choreographers that are teaching them lots of things.
Oh wow!
When do they start rehearsing for this?
They start at the end of August, so we have our meet and greet where they get to meet each other, they get to find out who their dance partner is at the end of August, and then they hit the ground running. So they spend all of the rest of August, all of September, and then into October learning to dance. So it's not a ton of time, and some of these dancers have never danced before, so they're learning all these moves from scratch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I guess that too depends on how often you practice, right? Because their practice schedule depends on their availability.
Right.
So.
And where they can find a practice, because I know they're practicing at different facilities all across town. So we're very grateful to everybody in the community that's let them come in for a practice here and there. But yeah, they're practicing several times a week.
The show at the Civic Center, or Fairgrounds, I'm sorry, is sold out.
It is.
But you can go to the watch party.
Yes. We're very thankful. Hub City Brewing is hosting our official watch party this year. So that'll start at 7 o'clock next Thursday night of the event. You can come in, get a drink, bring your food, and then the watch party will start when the show starts around 7:30, and you'll get to watch a live stream of the video or of the performance thanks to JEA, who will be filming that and producing that for us. So it's like you're in the room getting to watch all the dancers and see them perform.
Now, do we have to pay to come to the watch party?
No fee. There's no tickets. You can just show up. You can bring banners and support your favorite dancer. If you're supporting a dancer, you'll have the opportunity to vote for your favorite dancer. Our dancers can win People's Choice by making online donations at voteforstars.com the day of the event. And so every dollar that each dancer receives is a point for them, and then whoever has the most points at the end of the night is the People's Choice winner.
But so you can start voting for them before they even dance.
They can, yeah. So I think
So it's
Vote for Stars with an S at the end .org.
Voteforstars.org.
So you can do that that night.
That's great.
If we sit here, she'll figure out some other way to check us away from money.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
So
but that's okay.
We don't even have to go to the event. We can go to Hub City.
That's right.
So you can vote.
That's right. Or you can watch it on Channel 6 the night of the event.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. And all this goes to, all the funds raised goes to what?
Yes, it goes directly to the Star Center, which is providing support and services for individuals of all abilities to be able to have the highest quality of life that they can. So it's providing employment services, it's providing music therapy services, speech therapy services, home care services. And so it's providing services for clients all across our community and across the state of Tennessee.
Yeah. It's an amazing place.
It is.
I've told the story. I was there years ago, and this lady had a severe stroke. Husband wheeled her in, and they started with her that this is yes and this is no, and started building her responses from that. And it was a remarkable thing to see her over the next few weeks, you know, that, I mean, that they work with people just in all kinds of situations.
Yeah,
We have applied technology, I mean, it's just stunning
And it's
stuff.
changing every day.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. The technology is changing, but our clients and their will to work hard and overcome these obstacles never changes.
People with cerebral palsy that could breathe different patterns and make letters and create their own board and then in the words. And so they would just talk to you, you know, just
amazing
all
stuff.
off the breath. It's just amazing place. Amazing place.
It is.
It's great work.
It's Dancing with the Stars coming up October the 26th. If you can't make it to the fairgrounds,
we'll see you live here on EPlus TV6.
Live on EPlus TV6, or you can get down to the preview party.
That's right.
Nicole, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
It is good to have
Thanks a
you.
lot. We're going back to our video archives.
That's right.
And this is a classic with the Hillbilly Mardi Gras.
Little tune I first heard from the Room Full of Blues band, Daryl Newlish. It's a great little tune called Once in a Lifetime Love.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvement. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 Award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're going to talk about the Denmark Cemetery, which is an historic place. Rose Byram is with us, and Kathy Canneman. They're part of the Big Black Creek Historical Society or Association. What is it? Historical Association? Society? Association, Big Black Creek Historical. Mr. Billy King, the late Billy King, was active in setting all that up and did a lot of work to restore properties and churches and everything else in Mercer and in Denmark. He was just quite a fixture here and started all this. And the first time he came on and had his book, it was Big Black Creek History #1. I said, I assume then there's going to be volume all the way through 10. He said, if you want to order them all in advance, you can give me $100 right now. But anyway, what a figure. So we got this coming, it's going to be coming up Sunday the 22nd, this coming Sunday, from 2 until 5 at the Denmark Presbyterian Cemetery, or the Denmark Cemetery, which is next to the Denmark Presbyterian Church that has been restored. It's quite a special place. So what's going to be happening? I guess your costumes are indicative of what we're going to see.
Yes, we will be portraying people from the area, the history of the area, meeting at the church and taking a wagon ride back to the cemetery where various characters from the past will be telling their stories.
Okay. How many characters will we encounter?
Probably a dozen.
Okay.
It's kind of an ongoing thing.
How do you select those, Rose? Which ones do people to portray?
Well, a lot of these came from stories. Mr. Fonville Neville, who was a historian in the area, an excellent writer, and he recorded information about many of the people that lived in the area. And we have relied heavily on his information. Ms. Louise Stevens was another one who kept up with the history, and of course Billy did also. You know, it's kind of been an ongoing thing. We're very fortunate that these people recorded all of this, and you know, we have information about the people who were early settlers of the area.
How'd you get involved in this?
Well, I live in that area, and a lot of my friends are involved. And Mr. Billy used to play the organ at my church. I'm the pianist, so we played together, and so I've known Mr. Billy really all my life. So it's just really, to me, it's a tribute to him for me to be a part of it because it was so important to him.
For some perspective, the largest Presbyterian church in West Tennessee at one time was the one at Denmark, not the one at Jackson. It was just an amazing thing that Denmark became a commercial center in this area. The railroad changed everything, including Denmark, that and some other things. But at one point, it rivaled as a commerce center in this city. That's right. When you drive out there today, you know, there's echoes of that, but you know, just most of it's gone. But the cemetery is very, very historic. And in some cases, the tombstones themselves tell the stories about people. You know.
They do, and the
we
church.
We kind of put dates of birth and death, and that's about it now. You know.
Yeah, the cemetery is beautiful, secluded and quiet, and just a peaceful kind of place. And the church itself is just a beautiful, old representation of history. And I'm so proud that Mr. Billy saw to it that it didn't fall down.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah. Well, you know, I remember they had underpinned it thinking that was protecting it and it was holding in the moisture and actually beginning to rot the structure. But he said that when they jacked it up and everything else, it was built without nails and it just shook itself and realigned everything. It was just an amazing structure.
It's really beautiful. I would encourage anybody that hasn't seen it. The church will be open.
I was going to say, is the church open for tours that same day?
Yes, that day it will be open. We will be gathering at the church first and taking people on a hay wagon back to the cemetery.
Okay.
So, you know, if you just want to see the church, just come see the church. There will be people inside the church telling the history of the church as well.
Now, do we need tickets for this? Is there a fee for it?
There is a fee, but they can pay that when they come.
Okay.
There's no advance tickets, and the fee is $10 per adult, $5 for children, and under 5 is free.
And these proceeds benefit?
The Big Black Creek Association, so that we can keep that structure standing there.
Okay.
It's important.
Does that help maintain the cemetery? Does the cemetery have its own fund, or is it all connected?
The cemetery is separate.
Okay, so it has its own fund.
In fact, you know, of course, it has the historic characters, but it's still a viable cemetery. People are still using that.
So this goes to preservation of the church. And I guess other things that Big Black Creek was involved with several things, like when Mercer and that whole area.
We also have the little Ebenezer Church in Mercer. We own that. So, you know, with 2 older buildings, maintenance is definitely an issue. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a great cause. Thanks to Mr. Billy King and all the people that have been involved with Big Black Creek in preserving an important part of the history of Madison County, Tennessee. And it's just great. It's this coming Sunday, the 22nd, from 2 until 5 at the historic Denmark Cemetery, the Denmark Presbyterian Church. Good to see you both.
Thank you, ladies.
Appreciate you dressing up for the occasion as well. Are we going back to the main stage here?
No, we're going to go to a break, and then we're going to be talking with Courtney Leach and Kim Gras.
That's right. That's coming up next as we continue Six in the City.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation every 2 years does an unannounced on-site review to evaluate every facet of a water system. Inspection includes real-time water sampling, records reviews, personnel training, certification, and more. A perfect score is $5.99. For the 3rd consecutive inspection covering the last 6 years, the Jackson Energy Authority water system achieved a perfect score. $5.99, 100%, 3 consecutive times. That seldom happens, but it happened now at JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Welcome back to Six in the City.
End of life.
We're going to go from history to current life and the challenges we face. Kim Gras is with us and Courtney Leach, and they are involved with Gentiva Hospice. And part of that is Alzheimer's care, but you say that's not all of what you do, right?
That's right, sir.
So tell us about Gentiva first.
Yeah. What's Gentiva?
Gentiva, we care for patients that are needing hospice. So we were Avalon, now we're Gentiva. Okay. So I've been with the company for 10 years. And you talked about Alzheimer's. That's just one diagnosis that could cover. We're looking at the end stage of a patient's disease process. Okay. And so it could be maybe cancer, it could be COPD. The diagnosis is pretty much not hard to get approved if this patient is at end life. So that's the main focus that we want to bring the message to: end of life care. And end of life care may not be you're dying today or tomorrow, but aggressive treatment has been exhausted, and comfort is the ultimate goal.
Okay. Do you have a location, or you do this through homes? What do you do?
Well, we go to the patient's home. So home may be their home. It may be an apartment. It could be assisted living, nursing home. wherever their home is where we go.
You have offices here. You said you have offices here in Jackson, but across the United States, right?
That's right. We're in over 30 states, and there's not a part of Tennessee that we don't cover. So,
okay. What got you into this?
Well, believe it or not, I left the hospital and I went to home health, and I was trying to get closer to home, and God opened the doors. And like I said, I've been with Gentiva. Well, now Gentiva was Avalon for now over 10 years.
Okay. Because I would think, of course, we all know different things. Some people say, well, I couldn't work with children because I don't want to see children die or whatever, right? Everybody's got to think. Different callings for different people. Right?
That's right.
But this is special work, I would think.
It is, and we're at the homes to support not only the patient, but the families as well.
Okay. All right.
Do you feel there's a big disconnect between what the perception of hospice care is and what it truly is?
I really do. I think there's a big knowledge wave of learning coming forth. Our former President Carter went on hospice back in February of this year. And so we're seeing more and more people want to know, what is hospice? So thank you for having us. This is just a great opportunity for us to share what hospice is. And if I could define it, the first thing I would say what hospice is not. It is not a place, but hospice is a philosophy of care. We're caring for the patient in the end stage within the disease process. We're not focused on the disease, but we're focused on the patient's care, their comfort, their quality of life.
So to make this the best transition it can be then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, if people need to get in touch with you, how do they do that? You got a website they can go to?
Right. Just you can Google, look up Gentiva Hospice. You will find us. We're located here in Jackson, 174 Murray Guard. Our number is 731-736-2046.
Okay.
So we, whether you need us now or later, we want to be there for you. We also have volunteers. So if anyone is interested in maybe volunteering, where you want to show compassion and spend time with the patients, read to them, just be that comfort.
Just be that.
Then they can give us
be
a
that
call.
person there.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that's all it
absolutely.
takes is just another person there.
At what point do people contact you? I mean, of course, some people sense a diagnosis is coming or whatever.
Right. So, Medicare does have guidelines, and so everything's kind of run through Medicare, but 6 months or less. Now, if you add up the time, even with, as I mentioned, President Carter, that's been greater than 6 months. So one thing about Medicare, they realize that they're not God. So, but that is the guideline, 6 months or less. But we have patients that's been on service much longer than that.
Well, it's good to meet you both.
It's good to have you ladies here.
Thank you. Thank you
Appreciate
so
the insight.
much for having us.
Such an important transition, and all going to do it one way or the other.
That's right.
All are. It's good to see you both. Appreciate
Thank
your work.
you, ladies.
Appreciate your calling to do this. We're going to go back to the main stage with this unique gathering of musicians.
Yes.
Some local, some out of Nashville, Tennessee. They called it the Hillbilly Mardi Gras.
At the casino, lost all her money. She said, don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry, honey. Wanna do a lady a favor. It's what I want you to do. Loan me $2 till the next time I see you. But these last $2 I'm not gonna lose. These last $2 I'm not gonna lose. One for my bus fare, the other for my jukebox. Play me some down home blues. She said I wouldn't be over here if my man be treating me right. Said I can't really catch him. Oh, 'cause I've been creeping around late at night. these last $2. I'm not gonna lose these last $2. I'm not gonna lose one for my bush trail, the other for my jukebox to play me some down home blues. Mo Denham. Lady at the casino lost all her money. Said, don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for my honey.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. The reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
We'll have more of the Hillbilly Mardi Gras. Before we get away today, we'll close out the show with them. We got a segment, School Bus Safety Week this week. Right. It's underway. Thomas Prather is with us, and he's the school or transportation safety coordinator with the Jackson-Madison County School System. And Ricky Brown, they call him Downtown Ricky Brown, traffic spotters and all that. He's with us as well. Been doing school safety work for a long time. So you guys are both from McNairy County.
We grew up together, and then I'll just lead into it, Steve. We grew up together, went to school together, graduated together, and we was in the first Selmer Local Police Explorers Group. We started a radio show, and it was all about safety. And I told Thomas, I said, Thomas, we've been doing this all of our lives. But the key thing is, Steve, and he's going to get into the meat of it, school bus safety is important. And Dr. King wanted me to be sure I mentioned this. School safety is his #1 priority.
Yeah.
So we're here today just simply to ask folks, when you see those school buses, please slow down. Don't shoot around them, because your fatalities and your accidents happen. Do you know when it happens? When they're loading and unloading. Mm-hmm. And we've got the expert in here today, and he's a retired Tennessee Highway Patrolman. I'm just so honored to be here with Thomas.
All right. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks.
So we got 85 buses in this fleet.
Yes, sir. 85 buses.
Now, they run multiple routes. We were talking about the county commission made a decision, 13-12 vote. I was covering it years ago. They were at that point where we're going to have to buy more buses to cover all the routes, right, or we're going to start running double routes, fewer buses. Double the load. Of course, some schools are going to have to start at 7, some are going to have to start at 8, and we've been fussing about it ever since. Yeah. But one of the challenges you've got right now is drivers.
Yes, sir. When
I started, hold your microphone up.
When I started last year, about this time, we had 66 drivers, and that was the goal, to reach 95 drivers. We're at 82 right now, and we still have 4 drivers in training right now, and we're still hiring.
so that we don't have to run all those multiple routes anymore.
Multiple routes. Because you said you were running 2, 3, 4 routes a day?
Yes, if we have, some days we're short 10, 15 drivers, and sickness, illness, deaths in the family, whatever the reason, when we get short of drivers, then those other drivers have to pick up those other routes. Right.
And so some children are getting on the bus at 5:30 in the morning.
5:30, high school, middle school, 5:30 in the morning, yes.
Okay, that's a tough way to start the day.
It is,
Yes,
that
it
is a
is.
hard way to start.
So what does it take to be a bus driver, by the way?
You have to be 25 years old, have to do a drug screen, have to have a clean record, be able to pass a department DOT physical, be in good health, and go through get your CDL license, the commercial driver's license, and be able to pass that training, and then get your S endorsement, whether it's a school driver, bus driver endorsement, and to get the passenger endorsement. So there's a lot that goes into it. Our training, usually, if we get some sharp folks, we can get them through in about 8 weeks and get them on the road.
Well, if there's people out there interested in that position, what do you want to tell them?
What they need to do is go to the Jackson-Madison County School System website. On that website, there's a link to apply. They just go to, apply for the position on the website.
Okay. All right. Rico was talking about it, that one of the dangers or challenging points is loading and unloading. Is that really the pressure point out there?
Yes, it is. That's correct. That's the most dangerous time, like Ricky said. And our drivers are trained in our state annual training to loading and unloading procedures, to have the children to, look at the driver, don't run to the bus. The drivers are taught to show them where to stand, wait for the bus, don't cross the road until they tell them to come across. But most of our fatalities we have experienced has been loading and unloading. People in a hurry, passing on the right side of
the other side of the bus. Okay.
Yes.
And on behalf of the 35,000 volunteers throughout Jackson, West Tennessee, and it all started right here at our namesake 101, we tell people, think about if that's your child. Stay at least 10 feet back. I see it every day. I see people shooting around those school buses. Steve, that could be one of our children.
Yeah, across the street.
And the question
because the assumption is that red light's on, everybody stops.
That's right.
Right.
And the question that comes up everywhere, and he's got the good highway patrol and school version. The question always comes up, well, where do I do not have to stop these divided highways? Thomas, please share with it what the law says on that.
Okay, anytime the school bus is stopped and the stop sign is out, if that road is not a divided highway, like 45 South, all the way from Walmart down to where it goes down to a 2-lane, if there is a turning lane in the middle, everybody has to stop.
Everybody stops.
But if there is a grass median, a concrete barrier, which we call a divided highway, if those lanes of travel going north and south, east and west, if they're separated by any type of divider, then the people on the other side do not have to stop. But everyone on the side of the bus is required to stop by state law.
But if it's connected with a turning lane, everybody stops.
Everybody's supposed to. Yes.
Wow.
Lieutenant Chris Hosty with the Tennessee Highway Patrol couldn't be here today, but he wanted me to stress very strongly, we're not about writing tickets, but we are about saving lives. And the Tennessee Highway Patrol is very aggressively monitoring, along with the Sheriff Department and the Jackson Police Department. Folks, please respect our school buses, because that could be your child.
That's right.
And we want to make some traffic spotters out of y'all. We always get a door prize. That is that's come from our good friends at Great American Sports.
We appreciate them, Great American.
Yes, thanks so much.
Appreciate the work. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for all the good information, and be careful out there.
We're going to be right back with more as we continue. Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, and any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Thanks to all of our guests for being with us today. We got a lot of things going on and more coming up in this community. Right. Football is back Friday night. Friday Night Live will be at Northside the next 2 weeks. South Gibson and then Chester County playing to get in the playoffs. So we'll see how it goes.
Some big
for
games.
The Northside Indians. We'll be carrying that up. We got somebody out of our company that's been recognized. That's Steve Stanfield. He's a lineman with the Jackson Energy Authority and has been, goes all the way back to JUD, I guess. Goes back a ways, all right. He has been named a member of the International Lineman Museum Hall of Fame, class of 2022. And special recognition for him.
That's right. Great honors.
And the work that he does with this company, so we appreciate it. Yes, Speaking of this company,
yes.
If you're watching us on Tuesday the 17th or Wednesday the 18th, we're going to be closed.
That's right. We'll be closing at 2:30.
On the 18th.
Close the rest of the afternoon. It's all of our facilities, including the customer centers, including the drive-thrus. We've got some mandatory training that we're going to have to attend. So our businesses have to be closing down. And then, let's see, Tuesday, a week from today, is to take your girls' night out, 5K, to benefit breast cancer.
Runway for a Cure is
Runway
coming
for a
up.
Cure is right after that on Thursday. So lots of great things going on here. If you want to find a calendar of events, just go to jacksontn.com.
All right. It's good to see you.
It is good to see you.
Right,
good to be here.
Good to be back in the saddle here.
That's right. Here we go.
Thanks to all of our crew, and we're going to close out digging back in the archives.
That's right.
With the Hillbilly Mardi Gras.
See you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Willie X. Evans.
Well, now I just got back from Baby's. Been rolling all night long. Well, now I just got back from Baby's. Been rolling all night long. Got a funny feeling. My bed done me wrong. Well, now sometime I go see baby. Sometimes she comes see me. Sometime I go see baby. Sometimes she comes see me.